So it's a lot of kids that's involved in the hip hop industry. Some come through with bars, some come through with beatboxing, some come through with breakdancing, DJing, all of that, and then some. And graffiti is a very difficult subject for me because honestly, I really have no idea of its origins. I understand it comes from the U.S. and all of that there, but my man here, Spinx,
Yeah,
has got a
yeah.
different opinion with regards to that.
Yeah.
My man Spinx is a rapper. He is a producer. He is a freestyle artist and also a graffiti artist. My man, welcome to it. Did I miss anything?
Um,
Okay, let's start with your
Yeah.
name. Let's start with your name.
okay, my name is basically, I got many names. The graffiti name is Bao,
Bow.
which stands for black or white.
I was about to say bow, wow, wow, yippee.
Yeah. So Bao is
Yeah.
like, I recently changed from still using pressure. Most people used to know me as SAP.
Okay.
But I ran away from SAP because Supreme jacked it, huh?
Oh, Supreme. Your boy Supreme.
No, Supreme.
Supreme.
The label, Supreme.
Oh, okay.
So I checked, hey, I
Alright.
shouldn't be rolling with the same, that's a giant company. Eh?
One time.
And again, I've matured in the game, and when I gave myself that name, it was, I was more based on the aerosol side of graffiti, because I was using cans at that time. Huh?
All right.
So as I grew older, I realized that no, you know what? Because I'll stay here without even spraying anything, you know what I mean? So,
Okay.
because of the price of cans,
Okay.
very expensive.
Mm.
So I decided to, to use the brush as
Okay.
an alternative,
All right.
which is still graffiti. Eh? So,
Alright.
Bao, black or white. A lot of people always ask me, are you black or white?
Okay. Are you black or white?
Are you black or white? So at the end of the
Yeah.
day, my style, I like playing with black and white.
Okay.
Like if you check most of my pieces, I like incorporating black and white,
Okay.
just basics.
Mhm.
And yeah, so like I said, with maturity, I ended up realizing and trying to find my roots and how I can connect what I'm about with graffiti.
Yeah.
Like, because I realized we all learn from the New York style,
All right.
the Bronx style, but
Right.
what about the African side of
Okay.
graffiti?
Mhm.
Like what I was telling you last time.
Yeah, for you who doesn't know, last time I spoke to Spinx, he was telling me that he believes that graffiti came from Africa. Now,
Yeah.
tell me about that. What led you to that path?
What led me to that path is it's history. I mean, everyone knows we read about history.
Mhm.
I think one of the oldest paintings that you've seen on the walls, if you look at the Sand people,
Okay.
Matopo, if you look at the Egyptian
All right. All right.
hieroglyphics,
Okay.
all that's graffiti.
Yeah, the cave paintings and all of that.
Exactly. So,
All right.
as you know, black people were taken from Africa.
All right.
They were slaves, Europe, in America. But I think that spirit of graffiti was still in them.
Okay.
So that's why you find they're the originators of the
Alright.
graffitis, or you know what I mean?
All right.
From the Bronx and all that stuff. So
All right.
basically what I wish to do for us, for the next generation, is to try and create a bridge, you know, and try and put back the pieces, you know, bring back graffiti to Africa
Okay.
by incorporating our tribal art.
All
We've
right.
got the Nguni, Ndebele art. We've got so many styles of art that we all know about in
Okay.
Africa. So I'm just wishing we could try and play with that and try and modernize it, and so that we keep our tradition alive at the
Okay,
end
so
of
it's
the day.
more about identity for you.
Identity, that's
All
all
right.
it's about, yeah.
All right. All
That's
right.
what it's
All
about.
right. Yeah, because I also noticed for some time you stopped freestyling in English and started freestyling in vernacular. Is
Yeah,
that also part of your journey?
That's
in
part of the
art?
journey. I think that's maturity, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because when you start, when we started this hip hop thing, we used to, you know, like mimicking those guys from the States, copying their style. But when you now know how to ride the bike, you know, you can let your hands off, you can freestyle and play with it, you know. So
Okay.
that's basically the agenda that I'm pushing right now.
Okay, so tell me about your journey. How old is this journey, bro? How long has it taken for you to become Bow? When did you start?
Damn, it's been super long.
Yeah.
I think we're looking at when did I? Because I think we're looking at more than, because we started this whole thing way back 2000 and what 2003 4
All right.
when I just finished school,
All right.
my O levels. I've always been interested in art.
Yeah.
Like, you know, guys like Billy,
Yeah.
Billy can confirm we used to draw Santa Claus end of the year
All right.
at
All
school,
right.
because we learned at the same school. So
all right.
so that passion, it keeps on evolving, growing and stuff. So
Okay. That's
I think it's over a decade now, more than a decade.
All right. So now
Yeah.
that you are this grown artist in your right, is it given back to you? Are you getting paid for what you do? It's just basically passion.
That's what we're doing now. We're trying to get paid with this stuff.
Okay.
Like, at first, it's been difficult to try and make people understand what graffiti is about, because it's always been outlawed, you know. A lot of people associate graffiti with hooliganism and stuff, which has been the case, especially in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
It's been associated with even politics.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about graffiti, people know graffiti as vote this, vote that, you know.
All
But
right. All right.
so in this journey has been a process in terms of the stages we've been taking. At first, it was a stage of making people appreciate and understand what graffiti is. And it actually goes back to why I changed myself to Bao and try and incorporate our tradition and our culture so that people accept it. Because it's easy for people to accept graffiti when you put elements of things they understand. Like as Africans, if you incorporate African patterns, people start saying, okay, wow, that's nice. Oh, it's acceptable in society. So that's what I'm trying to bring to the table. So once people understand what graffiti is, at the moment we're working with corporates. They're starting to appreciate, because we gave them something they can what you call, what's the best word for something, we gave them this sense of belonging, you know, where they understand that identity.
All right.
You know, when you approach them and say, hey, this is what I want to do, and they, because of the cultural backgrounds, they understand that, oh, this guy is doing this, wow,
Yeah,
this is
speaking
art.
of that cultural background, I noticed a couple of pieces you did downtown in Bulawayo.
Yeah.
There's a couple of female faces there.
Yeah, that was a collaboration we
That was a
did with
collaboration. What's that campaign
the
about?
calligraphy.
Like, I didn't see any dudes there. What's up with that?
That was Women's Month, so we just wanted to show
Alright.
some appreciation, you know.
All right. So
So
is it an ongoing campaign? Are you going to do
I think
Men's
every
Month
year.
or Father's Day or Rapper's Day?
It depends if we get sponsors and people who want to do that.
All right.
And that's what we wish for. We want people to understand that we're there, graffiti is alive, and we really want to work with people. Yeah.
All right, my man. It's been dope hollering at you, you know what I'm saying?
One
It's
time,
what
my
it
friend.
is, my man.
Yeah.
It's the culture clash, baby. Bah!
Yeah, I know what time it is. More respect.